Right guys, so today I am going to tell you about a condition that I think I have called sleep apnea. I think that's how it's pronounced. Now, what is sleep apnea? Sleep apnea is a condition where you oversleep. It generally comes from a severe vitamin B1 deficiency. Now, B1 is very important. It is responsible for certain functions like breathing. So that's the thing. So when you have a severe B1 deficiency, you don't breathe properly when you sleep. Because you don't breathe properly when you sleep, your sleep is less effective. It's lower quality sleep, so you end up having to sleep more to make up for it. And I've been sleeping, 9.5, 10 hours a night lately. And, last 2.5 weeks, I've been eating. Okay, so how do you get a B1 deficiency? You get B1 from foods like bread, cereal, fruits, meat, dairy. So you might be wondering, how did I go deficient in those type of foods? In those type of How am I not eating those type of foods? Surely everyone eats those types of foods are known as vitamin B1 deficient. Well, you can become B1 deficient from eating an excessive amount of carbohydrates if your glucose levels are too high. I think that's what happened to me. I think I was eating too many carbohydrates. Also, if you're an alcoholic, you're at risk of being B1 deficient. So yeah, I used to eat a huge amount of carbohydrates, and I was confused. I was wondering, how come I eat so much food and I'm still so skinny? I just couldn't get that. But I think the reason is because carbohydrates do not make you fat, like a lot of people say. It really is fat that makes you fat. Okay. And if you watch my videos from a couple months ago, I actually did get kind of fat from eating too much fat because I changed my diet because I felt like the reason the reason my I couldn't the reason I was so skinny and eating so much food at the same time was because I was eating because my metabolism was too high, so I decided to go on like a junk food diet just to reduce my metabolism, and I actually got really fat really quickly. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But then I went back to my old way of eating, and I actually got very skinny very quickly. I was like, Jesus, that was easy to lose. Um, So yeah, really, it is fat that makes you fat. Carbs make you lean. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. So what Darren Ryder says is true. Apart from being vegan, I do believe that the being vegan is bad because you do need some nutrients from animals, and they can get from plants. And also, Darren Ryder, I think he has this condition as well because I remember watching one of his videos where he said that he sleeps for 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to reduce the amount of carbohydrates I eat. I've reduced the amount of carbs I eat quite significantly, and I'm still sleeping way too much. I think I slept like was it 9.5 hours last night or something like that. But I feel like I'm breathing better. I'm starting to feel the benefit, and soon my sleeping pattern will return to normal. Hopefully, to be honest, when I actually got fat and I didn't eat much carbohydrates, I actually noticed that I didn't need as much sleep. I could wake up after 8 hours sleep fine, feeling perfectly refreshed. But then after going back on my hard carb, a hydrate diet, I was waking up after 10 hours sleep, 9.5, 10 hours, and I wasn't even feeling refreshed. I was kind of feeling tired. I kind of felt like sleeping a bit more, but I was like, right, you've been in bed long enough. You got to get up and do something. So yeah, carbohydrates don't make you fat, but eating too many carbohydrates can still lead to serious issues. I mean, not being able to breathe in your sleep is not a good thing. Um, there's this condition called sudden infant death syndrome, where babies die in their sleep. They don't breathe in their sleep. And I heard, according to one of the videos I was watching, that it's always because of a B1 deficiency. So yeah, it's very important to have B1 in your body. Okay, so yeah, that's what sleep apnea is. You know, and I think I've kind of run out of things to say here. Um, yeah, that's about it.